Hello and welcome back to Halftime Talks. We're going to continue on the little series that we've got going here, which is how well do you know your teammates? If you haven't seen the previous two videos, I'd probably recommend going and watching them because this is the third place playoff. You've kind of ruined it, a bit of a spoiler there for you, but I'd go back and watch the first two and then come back to this one. Basically, if you haven't ever seen this before, bit of a copycat of the Soccer AM teammates. One of us is going to be wearing headphones, listening to music, and Jake, who's just off camera over there, is going to be asking us 8 questions about the other person. And I'll answer them, or Josh will answer them while the other one's listening to music, and then he'll take them off and tell me if I got the questions right. But yeah, without further ado, I think we're going to start with me answering first. So
We'll ask Conor first, so Josh put on the headphones please. So this is about Josh. I'll just get the music going.
Thank you.
Okay.
Music is playing.
Let's get up the questions. So you'll be answering questions about Josh.
Mm-hmm.
4 personal first, and then 4 football ones.
Cool.
So Conor,
Yeah.
are you ready?
I think I am.
Alright. Let me just quickly nab a pen. There it is. Right, there we go. First question: How tall is Josh?
I don't want to be too offensive, but he's not exactly the tallest of characters. Maybe like 5'6", 5. We'll go 5'5".
Okay.
I think we'll go 5'5". Yeah, Josh is not blessed with height.
Okay. Second question is: What would Josh consider to be his best personality trait?
Ooh. I think I if it was me answering the question about Josh, I'd go humour. But would Josh say that about himself? Yeah, I'd say his sense of humour, or like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third question for you is: Who is Josh's favourite band? So you can only listen to one band again. Who's you choosing?
Oh, I've got 3 to pick from.
Go on. What were the 3?
Arctic Monkeys, Stone Roses, or Oasis. Ooh. I'd probably go. Oh, it could be Cortinas as well. I'll probably go Oasis. I think I'll go Oasis.
Okay. Last of the personal questions. What is Josh's favourite shoe brand?
Ooh.
Now, it's a difficult one, I will give you that, but...
I think I've only ever seen him wear Adidas. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go with Adidas.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the football round. First one is: Who is Josh's favourite Premier League player, like current Premier League player?
Oh. I mean, if it's not this, then he's wrong. It's Mason Mount.
Okay.
100%. I say that 100% easy.
Second football question is: Other than Port Vale, who is Crewe's natural rival, what other league side would he not want to play?
Would he not want to play, or
Yeah, not want to play.
you wouldn't want to play it?
Yeah, play for, sorry.
Oh, you wouldn't want to play for them. Oh. Who does he not like? Oh, when we did the tier list, he really didn't like Barnsley. Can't remember if he mentioned that he didn't like anyone else. Barnsley. I'll go Barnsley just because when we did the tier list, he wasn't really keen on them. Neither am I, but
That is fair enough. Question 7. Does Josh prefer home days or away days?
if he's a real football fan, it's got to be away days. Away days are a million times better. I disagree with anyone that disagrees with me. Away days are better than home games. Easy.
And finally, would Josh rather play as a goalkeeper or a striker?
Oh.
Just to say, he's a CDM, everyone, so that's why it's this question.
Yeah, he's CDM by trade. Would he slot into the net, or would he go up top? I think with the height thing, I feel like he probably wouldn't want to be a goalkeeper. So just out of that process of elimination, I'd go play up top.
Okay. I'll pause the music and get him back. Alright, we're back.
We're back.
So, Conor has answered all 8 questions. I will now read you out the questions and get your answer.
Okie dokie.
There's some that I'm very confident on, some that I'm like,
Yeah, it's
not
a
So the first one was, Josh, how tall are you?
you're not letting me have the extra half inch that I'm
Nope,
playing
I'm
out,
not
so
having
5'6".
Oh, you! Oh!
Oh.
And that 5'6" was between
Yeah.
them. Oh!
We said, do you know what? I thought you were going to be nice and go the one higher,
Yeah.
but
No, I went harsh and went the one lower. And
Okay.
to be fair, it's bit me in the bum.
second question is, what would Josh consider his best personality trait?
Well, I've got loads. How long do we have on this? But no, I've gone for humour. I like my sense of humour. Don't know if other people do.
Connor, as
I
said,
even
humour.
said if I was answering this question about Josh, I'd have said humour.
Oh.
So,
Okay, Josh, the third question was, who is your favourite band?
Yeah, well, I've got a few to be fair. Anything indie white girl where I can get a bucket hat on and have a dark fruit swivel of. I think Connor might have got this, It's my CD and my card for a minute, Cortinas.
no!
You went Oasis.
I went Oasis. I know they're obviously not
Oasis
a band
is a good
still, but Cortinas was the one that came
It's just
to my head last
I've seen
second.
Cortinas like 8-9 times live as well. So
Because it literally just before I said my answer, I was like, oh, it could be Cortinas, but then I just stuck with what I already had. Fair enough.
Okay, question 4, the last one of the personal round.
okay.
What is your favourite shoe brand?
I hope you didn't have a under the table for this one. I think it's the only shoe brand I own, and it's Adidas.
Yeah, smashed it.
Yeah, that's a 2
I
out
didn't
of
look
4
under the
so
table,
far.
but I knew.
Yeah, 2 out of 4 is not bad. Number 5 was, who is your favourite Premier League player?
I'll be very disappointed if the viewers at home don't know this already, and if Banks has got this wrong, we'll be having words. It's Mason Mount.
Yeah, it is.
We know that. Mason, if you're watching.
Okay, question 6 was, other than Port Vale, what other league side would you not play for?
See, there's a few that jumped out to me for this one. First of all, Stoke, another local team, but then I thought, I don't actually mind them, and there's a chance for being Premier League, so I didn't go for them. And then it was between the toss-up between two of the tin pot teams I really don't like, between MK and Salford. And there was, my theory was MK would pay me more if I played for him, so I chose Salford.
He went Barnsley.
I went Barnsley.
Oh,
On the
I
same,
noted him
on
down
the, on the same
visually,
thing
yeah.
in the tier list, but yeah, fair enough.
It's nothing. I don't have anything against Barnsley, other than the
I
fact
do.
they're not as you do now.
I don't like Barnsley.
Okay, question 7. Does Josh prefer home days or away days? What do you...
It's not even if you know me. It's, as a football fan, if you've got this wrong, it's away days.
Exactly the same answer that I gave.
Oh, yeah, so that is 4 out of 7 so far.
Big
Not bad.
big
Good-
innings.
good
I think
doing
I'm finishing 4th in this one, I'm not going to lie.
And question 8 is, would Josh rather play as a goalkeeper or a striker?
See, it's a tough one, but you have to do more running in as a striker, and I do enjoy playing in goal, even though I'm not the best at it, so I've gone for in goal.
Really? Oh,
I do enjoy playing in
I
goal.
went up top.
Five-a-side particularly, where the goals are more me-size,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's really
the
keep in five.
only reason Connor
I
said.
said,
Yeah.
I said because of your height, not like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're not good in net, but like I thought you might have gone, oh, I'll
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
do better as a striker. But yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah, right, so we'll move on to Connor now. So Connor, you can just get the headphones.
Of course.
I'll
I've
get
got
Good luck.
big innings needed.
Yeah, 4 out of 8. That's a good start.
It's a good job I've chose to finish last in the mini-series, not the skilled episodes.
Alright, Connor can no longer hear us. Just
That could be
check.
lucky for him after how I'm going to, I think.
You know, okay, so let me just change my page here. Right. So let's get the questions up for Connor. Okay, Josh, are you ready?
Yeah, I
The-
think so. I don't think so, actually, with him getting 4, but I'll try.
The first question is, does Connor prefer biscuits or cake?
Ooh. He prefers crisp, but that's not an option. Biscuits or cake? I don't think I've ever seen him eat a biscuit. And I've seen him eat some cake, so I'll go for cake.
Okay.
With no real confidence.
What is Connor's shoe size? And he's put down 2, so you get either one. You can get a point.
I'm size 8, so it's going to be bigger than me. If you give me like 2 either way, I'd go 9/10/ or 10/11. So I'll go for 10 in hope that that's one of them, whichever side it is.
It's not either side, it's you have to get one or the other.
Yeah, I know, but 10's in the middle for me.
Oh, so you're picking 10, okay. Number 3, does Conor prefer tea or coffee?
I've never seen him drink a coffee, so I think off that logic I'll have to go for his black teas.
Okay. Is Conor an early bird or a night owl?
He's a night owl, he's never up until like 2 o'clock.
Okay. Question 5, the first football related question.
Okay.
Will Conor want to be in the top of the table League One club or a bottom team like place of a Premier League club?
Oh,
So the worst in the Prem or the best in League One?
that's an interesting one. Obviously Wigan are in League One, so he could play at the DW. Would he want to play against Wigan though, because they're not a top League One club? He does like a relegation scrap as well. He's an old centre half, and playing in the highest standard of football, he'd get paid more probably as well. He does like a relegation scrap. I'll go relegation in the Prem.
Okay. Question 6. What position would Conor hate to play?
He's a good keeper, so I don't think he'd be that. Obviously, he's a centre half by trade. Would it be striker? He said before he can't finish. He just swings the leg at it. Or would he go somewhere on the wing where, no disrespect to him, pace isn't his strongest? I think I'm going to zig when I should zag, but I'm going to stick with striker because we were having a conversation earlier and you were saying he can't finish.
Okay.
It's definitely wingable. I'm going firm striker.
Question 7. Who is Conor's favourite Premier League manager?
Manager? I know he's a fan of Scott Parker because of his jackets, but would he have put him? You've got a lot of brilliant other choices, you know, your Guardiolas.
Just Guardiola.
Would he go Tuchel maybe? Tuchel hasn't been in the Prem that long. He brings up his jacket in every podcast. I'm going to go Scott Parker, but it's understandable if it's someone else.
And question 8, when does Conor stay back or does he go into the box?
Is this an open play or for like corners?
I said they've got a corner. So
oh, you did.
As
you
a corner.
Mumbled at the start, so.
Well, I'll repeat it then. If there's a corner,
okay.
do you hear that?
Yeah.
Does Conor stay back or go into the box?
Oh, he goes forward. He likes getting his head on things.
Okay. Okay, Conor, we have now answered all 8 of your questions.
Can I just say, you made that really hard not to just actually stand up and dance.
I do apologise.
High School Musical blasting. Oh, I'm onto that.
Yeah, no, I did. I just thought I'd put a nice one for you.
Yeah, I was loving that. Anyway, yeah. I'm excited to see what you did.
I think I've done alright, to be fair. I'm fairly confident on a few of them.
Right.
I think of zigs when I should have zagged on a couple as well.
So, Conor, question 1 was, do you prefer a biscuit or a cake?
I'm not really the biggest fan of either.
I said he's a crisp man.
I'm a savoury guy. I do like savoury things, but if you put one in front of me, I'd definitely go cake.
He's got that one.
Big start.
Conor, what is your shoe size?
I'd have to go between 2 because I'm different depending on shoes. Either 11s or 12s.
You went.
I went for the low ones.
Yeah,
I said if I had to
12s.
go either 10 or 11, but
it's usually 11s, but for some reason in Vans I fit in 10s.
Yeah,
happy days.
That's fair. I thought I'd gone a bit long on that one, to be fair.
Number 3 was, do you prefer tea or coffee?
Oh, easy tea. 100%.
Yeah, you got that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've never seen you with a coffee, and you go through about 2 or 3 teas most podcasts.
I do.
So currently, Josh is on 3 out of 4, which is a good
Big
innings.
start. Big start.
Okay.
Arise, Sir Ben Stokes.
So, question 5, the first of the football questions was, If you could play for either a top table League One club, or a bottom table Premier League club, which one would you choose?
My heart wants to say top end League One, in the hopes that it would be Wigan when we finally get our takeover and that. But I think even if you're playing for a bottom Premier League team, you're going to end up in the Championship next season, and you might get moved back to. I'd probably go bottom end Premier League team.
Strawed. So Josh just needs one to get the lead.
Fair enough.
Few different reasons, but got to the right answer.
Okay, so Connor, question 6 was, what position would you hate to play in?
It'd probably have to be a position that relies on pace to some extent. But I think I've played in this position once before, and I absolutely can't stand it and would never do it ever again. Either right back or right wing back. I'll let you have either of those, because I've played it before.
I mentioned the pace thing, and there was umming and ahhing between something on the wing. But we had the conversation before about if Jake and Reece Williams were centre halves, we'd fancy ourselves up front. And you mentioned you'll just swing your foot and hope it goes somewhere. So I went for a striker in the end. I was between striker and winger.
Fair enough. No, it'd have to be right back or right wing back.
It's a big shift there.
Question 7. Who is your favourite Premier League manager?
Favourite Premier League manager? Probably have to go between. I'd probably have to go Klopp.
Yeah, that's fair actually. As I said, obviously there's the ones at the top, but I just went for the fact you mentioned him. Well, you mentioned his attire most weeks. I went for Scotty Parker.
Do you know what? He did come into my head, but I was like,
yeah, I thought
he also was the reason that we got relegated. Fulham drawing us at the end of the season. So, Scott Parker came into it. I do like his attire, very snazzy guy, but I did go with Klopp.
Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable.
Okay, so it's currently still 4-4.
Last question.
With the last question.
Ooh.
Right, does Connor, if there is a corner, do you go into the box or do you stay back?
I'm the first person into the box. Straight up.
Yes.
Straight in the box.
Josh also said that.
He loves getting his head on the prize. It doesn't always go anywhere, but he likes getting his head on it.
So, Josh has got 5 points, Connor got 4. That makes Josh the winner.
What's the game?
Big innings.
What's the game?
Good game.
Fair game. Much better than the other ones. If you haven't seen them, go back and watch them.
Probably don't have to watch them. I would just assume we all know each other.
Oh. So that is the full-time whistle. I hope you enjoyed. As you can see, Josh took the win here. If you enjoyed, please follow our social medias. They will be in the description below. And enjoy.